We're at the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. I'm with Michelle from Sweet Maddie's.
Hi,
I
Jen.
am telling you, when did we meet? Was it before COVID? Before the
Yeah, because
pandemic?
yes, I
You were
think
just
so. 'Cause
starting.
we were just moving to the area to do the dessert lounge, and we
Yeah.
were because you tried some cookies, but we had cupcakes, and
Yeah.
that's when we were full on online bakery.
And now you are focused 100% on premium cookie dough, frozen
Yes,
cookie
frozen
dough.
cookie dough. Yes,
Premium frozen cookie dough.
yes,
You went through just a new brand redo.
we did. We
And
did
it looks
elevating
so amazing,
it. Yeah,
very elevated. It really does change, doesn't it? It
does.
changes your perception
It does.
of the product.
From DIY
It's
to
so
really
crazy
professionalizing
that something so little. But Sue did my wrap on my car, Octavo. And they're
Octavo
amazing.
Designs. Sue and team are amazing.
Yeah, they
I
are
love it. They are
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
They did a great job in coming up with the concept.
Yeah. So you've now been at this for several years with your husband and your twin boys.
Yes.
Who are young men,
Yes.
not boys.
Yes.
They're young.
21.
They're young men now.
21 now.
They're men.
Now, yes.
They're men,
Yeah,
not
men. 21.
just men. But you've kind of gone from you're at a shared kitchen.
Yes.
And you've done pop-ups and the farmers markets and that circuit, and now you're in Common Market.
We're in Common Market, both locations. So
that is amazing.
It's been a year now this month that we've been in Common Market.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. How has that process gone for you?
It's been great. I'll say that local really supports each other.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And a shout out to Troy, Amanda, and team at Common Market because they've been absolutely amazing. When we first went to Common Market, we were not prepared. We were new to this. We were selling
it sounds good, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were selling 3.5 ounce cookie dough balls that we were selling online because that's how we initially started, was selling direct to consumer online. And when we went to Common Market, they loved the cookie flavors. We had our little DIY packaging. And but with the cookie size, we just couldn't meet the price point. And we were so vested in what our initial idea and concept, how brands do, right?
I know.
When we first started out. So we were so invested in that. And we would we really can't change right now. And it would have cost us some money to kind of do a redo. So we went back and we said, we're just going to stick with, online sales, direct to consumer. And then last year in May, we said we think it's time, to move towards retail. We are a lot more mature. We had upgraded our bags, still was DIY, front and back label from a local printer here, and the bags off Amazon.
Yeah.
And we had changed the size to 2 ounces. Still 3.5 online option, but for retail, we had created a specific category of items that were, retail ready. And that was the 2.5 ounce cookie dough balls. We had narrowed the number of SKUs that we were pitching to retail because we have 14 different flavors.
Right.
And initially we went in with all 14 flavors.
My mind goes back. Think, right?
No,
you don't
you're growing.
Think about it. You think this is all the things we have. Yes. This is how we have it. And this is what we want to do.
It's I'm thinking back on it, it's are you serious? Yeah, we were very serious. So we narrowed it down to our top 3 sellers, brands and sellers. And that was the Maryland Mud, and Triple C chocolate chip cookie, and our brown butter toffee caramel with the smoked sea salt.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, we're going to pitch maybe 5 flavors and then let them choose between those. And it was Snickerdoodle and also Blueberry Sunrise, which is our breakfast cookie. And they chose the top 3. Which, the Maryland Mud and Maryland Mud chocolate chip and brown butter toffee. And, we were so excited, and they put in an order immediately. We sold out within the first 4 days of the initial order.
What?
Yeah, sold out in 4 days.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, we were very
rewarding, though, when you think, here, we've done all this work.
Yes.
We got it in, and it's gone.
It was very rewarding.
Yeah.
I mean, in so many different ways. One, because Common Market is a health conscious market, right?
Sure.
People going in there, some have dietary restrictions or they're not looking for indulgent products, but they really did, accept our cookies.
Yeah, they
And
embraced it. Yeah.
thank you. They embraced our cookies.
Yeah.
They embraced the fact that, yeah, they are premium, they are indulgent, but they immediately turn over the back and say, okay, what do the ingredients look like?
Yeah.
And so they were really happy at the fact that we were not putting a lot of artificial flavors, zero, or preservatives in our cookies. So that was rewarding, but also as a family-owned business, and to to launch and sell out in 4 days, that also was rewarding for me, my husband, and the rest of my family.
Yeah, because you guys have been working hard.
Yeah.
It is for people who don't understand it. First of all, cottage bakery or working out of commercial kitchens and going to these pop-ups and doing it. It is 24/7.
Yeah.
You're finding time to get all this stuff done, to meet the demands, and it's hard work.
Right.
I know for sure.
No,
it really is.
It is, but it's been I spent 28 years in the federal government.
Yeah.
So this whole retail world is 100% new to me.
Yeah.
But I've learned so much over the past couple of years since I left the federal government.
Yeah.
And just totally.
Now, are you gone and done?
I'm gone and done. I retired 2 years ago from the federal government.
Why do I feel like I didn't know that?
Yeah.
I knew it was coming, but that feels like, okay, I thought it was more recent than that. All right,
Yeah,
2 years, you're full-time in this.
Yes, full-time.
Wow.
Yep, we're full-time in this.
Yeah. All right, so what is next for Sweet Maddie? Well, first of all, let's go back because I don't think our viewers know the name, Sweet Maddie's.
Sweet Maddie's, yeah. Sweet Maddie's, named after our daughter, Madison.
Yeah.
She is I want to say art student, but she graduated college like 3 years ago, and I keep wanting to say that because she's still my baby.
Of course.
But she's working at a nonprofit as an art director in New York. But the business is named after Madison, our only daughter. So Sweet Maddie's.
She gets it. And the boys, how do they feel about that?
Well, they are more involved, of course, than she is. She just wants to provide her feedback and make suggestions.
Get the accolades.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, and make suggestions.
The only daughter would.
Yeah, but they are, they're all in. So
they are all in. Yeah, and I've interviewed your husband and your sons when they were at the Common Market.
Local.
You were sick. Yeah. Loco.
Yes.
Yeah. You were sick that you weren't feeling well that day.
Yeah.
And I got to interview them there. And that's a great event too. Just exposure and introduces your products to other people. So what is next? Is there anything right on the horizon that you guys, your next kind of hurdle thing that you'd like to get? We were talking a little bit about it a minute ago, but
there are a few things that are on the horizon, and one kind of leads to the other, but it's to continue to grow locally. We want to saturate the local market, co-ops and specialty retailer stores. We believe that steady pace and steady growth and very deliberate growth will help us be stronger before launching into major markets and entering into the whole distribution game. We also believe that we need manufacturing facility in order to be able to scale, to continue to scale. We are looking at purchasing new equipment that's going to make our lives better and make the process more efficient, and also bringing down the cost without increasing cost to our customers. And growing in more stores. We've launched since Common Market. We've launched in Wagner's in Mount Airy, and Mickey and team, they've been amazing.
Nice.
They took on different SKUs. They took on the Maryland Mud. They also brought on the Snickerdoodle with the cookie butter, and also the toffee caramel. So we're doing really well in there. And we launched in Lovettsville Co-op about 3 weeks ago. And we're doing well in there. So we want to continue to grow into specialty markets, but also hospitality and food service. We believe that we have a great product for restaurants and hotels, a premium products that would meet the needs of their guests, but without adding any additional costs, labor costs or food costs, for ingredients to their lineup.
That's exciting. And that is really, because while you're making the cookies and coming up with new recipes for your online store and all of that, you got to be out there as the face, kind of introducing Sweet Maddie's to all these people.
And the business development side, it never stops. People think they see the online, and they see that you're in stores, and before I can take 5 minutes to really absorb that and appreciate it, it's like, what's next? And so, that's why we're looking at the hospitality. We have one food service account, and it's with a lounge on a studio lot out in California. Yeah, so we know that it's a proven product for hotels, for restaurants.
So with that side of things, are they pre-baked?
No, they're frozen dough so that they can bake them in their cafe, for their customers.
Right, right. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea too, because then they don't have any of the mess of the mixing and all that stuff. They just pop them in the oven because it's so easy.
Yeah.
So if people don't know, you online or obviously Common Market and these other shops, you buy this frozen dough. Yeah. It's so easy. You literally just pop them into the oven, set the timer, and out comes these gorgeous, beautiful, tasty cookies.
There's no, scooping out the bucket.
No scooping.
No, we don't do that. No, we don't. We use premium ingredients.
Yeah.
We try to use local when we can.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that the quality and the convenience, or the quality is not sacrificed because of convenience.
Right. Yeah. So you guys have done that very well. Any new flavorings that you guys are working on? Are you going to really stick with the ones that you've got? Because I know for a while there was a banana.
It's still there.
I got to try that. I've not tried it yet.
Yeah. So Banana King. We have a few flavors that are still offered online, all of those, but then we pull some back to make them seasonal. We have the Banana King, which is like the best banana bread cookie that you've ever had. Yeah. And we have lemon lavender where we locally source the lavender from Salado Lavender Farm.
Okay.
And we do pop-ups out there. We curated a lemon lavender cookie for them that we sell at the pop-up. Wow. But we have the lemon cookie available online, and s'mores, of course, is available year-round, but we do push it and caramel apple in the fall time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so you can change it up a little. Do you have a subscription model?
No, but we are really looking at that. Because we do get asked that question a lot.
I bet. Yeah. That's a great gift to send somebody is to get, because you sell mixed bags, so you can get you can select your favorites and put it in.
Yeah, we're also on TikTok Shop.
Oh, nice.
We just launched on TikTok Shop. I haven't pushed it a lot because I'm like, okay, I have to get ready for the demand, and we've increased inventory.
I'm just starting to be an affiliate on TikTok Shop. If you want to get your hands on some Sweet Maddie's premium frozen cookie dough, there's a couple ways you can do it. Obviously, going to Common Market and Wagner's and Lovettsville. Yeah. And then online.
So it's cookiesondemand.com online.
Cookiesondemand.com. Yeah. Go order yourself some. Enjoy. People, first of all, you don't have to tell anybody you didn't make them. You just pop them in the oven, and then maybe later you say, hey, you can get yourself some too at Cookies On Demand.
And they make great gifts.
Yeah, they do make great gifts. Yes. All right. This is Michelle. She and her family are here in Frederick. You'll be able to see her out and about. Keep track of what she does and go get yourself some great cookies.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you all.